guys, it's Tori and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, if not, welcome back. If you follow me on social media, then you know that I had double jaw surgery April 15th, and about a week ago I put on my Instagram a Q&A for you guys to ask me questions about my surgery, and today I'm going to be answering them. And any questions I don't answer today, if you guys have any more or anything, I can do like a part 2 Q&A. What's easiest for me is to do a Q&A first, and then I can kind of tell you like the preparation of the surgery, and then I can tell you like how my recovery's been going. So today I'm going to be answering your guys' questions and just kind of talking about the surgery a little bit. So let's get started. Somebody asked, why did I get the surgery? I got the surgery pretty much because my top teeth stuck out so much. I think it was about 12 millimeters that my top jaw stuck out from my bottom jaw. I was never able to close my mouth. I had speech problems. I had sleep apnea. My airway was super tiny, so it was hard for me to just breathe in everyday life. Couldn't like get my teeth to touch. My teeth would not touch. So that was another big thing. Just overall, like, to improve my health. It was not an elective surgery, it was medically required. When can I eat again? About that, I went to see my surgeon last Wednesday and I thought I'd be able to eat again, and he said not until I see him again. So I see him July 3rd, so hopefully July 3rd I'll be able to eat again. I've been on a straight liquid diet. What is the hardest part about recovery? I would probably say the liquid diet. First off, I didn't know I'd be on it this long. I thought I was only on it for 6 to 8 weeks. It's hard because like obviously my family goes out to eat, and being in a restaurant environment, it's really hard to see all the food and want all the food, but no, you can't chew at all. Other than that, just discomfort throughout recovery. It's not necessarily pain, but discomfort. I'd say just having patience. Like, I have zero patience whatsoever, so I'm like, all right, like, where are the results at? Let me go back to my everyday life. But it's not like that because it was such a major surgery that you can't just go back to your everyday life like that. How much longer of recovery do I have? Recovery is about 6 to 12 months. I know that sounds crazy, but to be able to go back to life, like bite into stuff or do stuff that like I don't have to think like twice about or be careful about, is about 6 to 12 months. Pretty much a long recovery, but for the most part I am good now. If you think about it, they broke my jaw in 4 places and they put it back together. When do you get your braces off? I get my braces off as of right now, October 1st. Where did you get the surgery done? Who did it? I got the surgery done in Orlando, Florida. I live in Florida, so it was about 2 hours away from my house. Michael Langdon did it. What surgery did you get done? I got double jaw surgery. So pretty much, real quick, I'll explain what they did. They broke my jaw all the way across and they pushed it, like they separated it, they pushed it back and they pushed it up, and then they took my bottom and broke it here on both sides and extended it, and then they broke my chin and extended my chin out too. Somebody asked how I was feeling. I'm feeling pretty good now. I mean, I know the worst part is over, but still lots of discomfort. I wouldn't say I'm in that much pain anymore. Just a little bit down in here. I would say the nerve damage that was done is pretty crazy. I can kind of feel my nerves trying to like reconnect. I feel like if I knew what that could feel like, I think that would be that. Doesn't really make sense. I still have no feeling all like in here and all down here, and so that's like the hardest, one of the hardest things too, is that you can't feel. I don't know when I'm drooling, and two, it just like, it'll tingle, it'll like, cause it's numb, it'll tingle, it'll itch. I go to scratch it and I can't feel it. That's pretty frustrating. But other than that, I'm pretty happy. I know this is not like the final results because I'm still super swollen in my cheek area and still in here a little bit. Can you talk about identity crisis? that is a big thing, and I have tried to film a couple times since surgery and it's been very hard to. I was very hesitant on posting a picture or anything on Snapchat, Instagram, or stuff like that. They did say I would go through identity crisis and I would look completely different after. I don't think I look that different, but I still see the different, like how I look differently, and to now that the swelling is really going down, you can really tell the difference. I don't know how to explain it because I feel like you don't know unless you go through something like this, but seeing yourself for that many years one way and then waking up every morning and you're literally looking different as the days go by and you don't look like yourself, it is honestly scary. And I like will experience it every now and then, like I'll just like all of a sudden feel it. It is something that's just gonna take time. As time goes on, I'll get more familiar with how I like my new look. I think once I get the braces off, I'll really experience identity crisis. It is a real thing. I know it sounds crazy. How is your pain and how did you manage it? I never took the pain medicine, but one time I took half the dose that I was supposed to take, and that was the day I got home. In the hospital, I was really bad, but once I got home, I was only able to like drink out of a syringe. So I was putting children's Motrin in a syringe because that was the only liquid form of like ibuprofen I could find. And I was just taking children's Motrin. Do you think looks the most different? I would have to say my nose. I know that's crazy. I have a mirror right there, so I was looking. I never was insecure about my nose at all, and I never thought my nose looked bad. And then after surgery, I was like, dang, my nose is kind of ugly, and now it's kind of like cute, like in my opinion. Like it's like a little more like wider. And I think also like my lip, like my upper lip and stuff, my surgeon did actually purse my lip up. I think purse is the right word. So it'd be a little bit bigger, so that way when I close my mouth and stuff, it'd be easier, and that way you would see less gums. But I'm still working on getting those muscles to go down, so it's not quite there yet, but it will be. What did you drink during recovery? That's a good question. I hated Ensure, so I didn't really drink the Ensure like I was supposed to. I had a lot of Sprite. I literally loved Sprite. I also had protein shakes. Like my neighbor got protein powder for me, and I like would make my own like shakes in the morning and at night. I'm also able to swallow foods. Like if I can swallow them, I just can't do any chewing. So mac and cheese is my go-to. I know that's so gross, but literally do what you gotta do. Are you happy how everything turned out? I am. I just wish that it didn't take so long, and I know that in the end I would be very happy, but right now it's just kind of hard because I'm not there yet and I want to be there. I feel like once I get there I'll be super happy, and I know that in the end it'll all be worth it. So guys, that was all the questions that I pretty much received from you guys. If you guys have any more questions or want me to hit a certain topic to talk about, I can. I definitely want to do a sit down video and talk to you guys about everything. It's just so hard for me to, and I'm not sure why. If you guys have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. If you click this video and you're still here because you want to know about jaw surgery or you're thinking about getting it, you'd always message me. I would love to talk to you about it. I know that when I was getting ready to get my surgery, I watched so many videos, all the videos out there. If I can help in any way, I would love to. Other than that, if you do not have my bell notification on, what are you doing? Click it, put it on, because I do not have a set date yet, but I do have so many video ideas, so I'm ready to come back and I'm ready to be back on YouTube. I hope that I can post weekly at some point, but until then, make sure you hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I post a video. I think that's it. Oh, it's so weird to film. I got through like my first video, because every video I stopped. Ever since my surgery, I have stopped in the middle because I just can't do it, but I finished my first video, so yay. I'm sorry that my coming back video was a Q&A, but this is just the easiest that I could do. It's been very difficult for me to film or take pictures or anything like that. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!